And before we get into this video, I want y'all to subscribe to this channel, Water God TV. And I don't watch other YouTubers because I don't want to have the same talking points as them. But when it comes to his channel, I watch all his videos because he's speaking up for the people. He's taking up for the FBA community. And he's a new energy that YouTube needs, especially for our community when you got other people bashing each other. But he's exposing the frauds. He's exposing the people that's going against us. He's exposing the people that's lying on us. And they're trying to keep this energy to keep us fighting, fighting against each other. So go subscribe to his channel. Now, I told y'all when it comes to Louisiana, when it comes to New Orleans, it's its own country. It's its own world. But since the Matrix is finally collapsing, and at the end of this video, we're going to get into that subject. I'm going to tell y'all at the end of this video how the Matrix is finally collapsing. But we are no longer letting these politicians in Louisiana, all of them, we are no longer letting them get away with what they've been doing. If the people are uncomfortable, they should be uncomfortable. They should get on YouTube and be like, damn, somebody made a video about me. They should have friends and family sending them videos. Damn, somebody talking about you. Somebody saying this about you. They should be living uncomfortable too. See, because you got to realize on New Year's Day, we just had 14 people on Bourbon Street unalived because they have the right security. They have barriers set up. 14 people unalived, 30 plus people in the hospital. And 2 days later, these people moved on and had a football game like nothing ever happened. 18 hours later, they opened up Bourbon Street like nothing ever happened. So that's why when it comes to college football, that's why when it comes to the NFL, when it comes to the Super Bowl, I'm not watching that shit no more. I'm done with it. Because you still have families still mourning. You still have families that'll never get over this. And now they have to go through the court situation. So they're going to keep reliving this at least for the next 2 years. So that's why I tell y'all on this channel, we hold Caucasian people accountable. Because if you do something messed up in this life, they going to hold you accountable. You will have to go to court. If you get charged, if they say you guilty, that's on your record for life. But let's get into this article so I can show y'all how soulless these people really are. This article is from Fox 8 Local First. It was published January 15, 2025 at 3:25 p.m. Protests erupt over Governor Landry's homeless relocation and new Gentilly shelter. Controversy grows as Louisiana opens $11 million temporary shelter ahead of Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. Now, in the older video I did, I told y'all when it comes to Mardi Gras and you have an event like the Super Bowl coming in, they care about nothing else. Those people that was unalived on Bourbon Street, they don't care anymore. Those homeless people, they don't care anymore. They count that money. They've been counting the money. They already spent the money. A year ago, they already had the money spent. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry's effort to clear homeless encampments in New Orleans and relocate people to a newly opened temporary shelter in Gentilly sparked protests on Wednesday, January 15th, the shelter's first day of operation. A warehouse on French Road has been converted into a facility capable of housing up to 200 people. The move, part of a larger strategy to address homelessness ahead of major events like Super Bowl 59 and Mardi Gras, has been met with support and criticism. And for a lot of people that don't know, Gentilly is a neighborhood in the 9th Ward. And look, these people had no idea that they were bringing in homeless people into their neighborhood. They just found this out like 2 days ago. So you telling me it took the Super Bowl to come in so you can pretend like you care about the homeless people? But let's carry on. Before sunrise on Wednesday, officials with Louisiana State Police, the Department of Transportation, and other state agencies began clearing the homeless encampment beneath the Pontchartrain Expressway near the Superdome and Smoothie King Center. So ironically, you have buses that can actually go pick up homeless people, take them to a new location, take them to a new shelter. Ironically, you have those tools. But sit back and imagine if the politicians in New Orleans was using the money the right way. If they was using the tourist money, the money from Mardi Gras, the money from Super Bowl, the money from football games, if they was using this money the right way, you wouldn't have no homelessness. You wouldn't have people living under the bridge in tents. And this is what a homeless man said. We are people. We're not all crazy, messed up on drugs like everybody thinks. We just got down on our luck. and some people are one paycheck away from being out here themselves, said Brandon. You gotta sit back and think. In America, if you lose everything, if you get down on your luck, will they care about you? No. Just check out LA. What happened to them? Their homes caught on fire. And what happened? What did Biden them do? What did what did the politicians do? They sent them $770. They don't care about you. But like I told y'all, Louisiana is its own country. Outside of New Orleans, outside of Louisiana, unless people going to party, get drunk, eat good food, be on Bourbon Street, be on Frenchman Street. They don't care about the politics that's happening in New Orleans. They don't give a damn about that. So you're really on your own if you don't have family, if you don't have people that care about you. And that's why so many people move away. It's not because we don't love Louisiana. It's not because, that's not where our heart is. But the politicians, as you get older, you see it for what it is. Governor Landry has criticized New Orleans leadership for what he calls rampant homelessness. He argues that the shelter is a critical step to clean up the city ahead of global attention on upcoming events. See, he don't care about the people that's homeless. He cares about how New Orleans looks on TV, the illusion, the fakeness. That's it. And I'm going to tell y'all this. After Mardi Gras, after the Super Bowl, the city going to go back to its old ways. The politicians, they going to pocket the money. They not going to pay the people what they deserve on these jobs. They going to lie to them. And they going to say, we don't have enough money to build new infrastructure. We have to borrow money. But listen to this shit. The last Super Bowl in New Orleans was in 2023, and it brought an estimated $480 million in economic impact to Louisiana. The expectation is closer to $500 million this year. So they expected to make $500 this year, but check this out. You still got January to March. You still have Mardi Gras. So let's include Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras in New Orleans is estimated to generate $900 million in economic impact over 2 weeks in 2025. So these people making well over $1 billion every year, and you telling me you have rampant homelessness. You have people sleeping under the bridge. You have people sleeping under the bridge in tents. You don't have no new infrastructure. If you drive around New Orleans, it's the worst roads in the world. Potholes everywhere. You got potholes that'll mess up your car. You got potholes that'll turn off your radio. You got potholes that'll put your windows down for you. That's why I tell you, I trust no politician. They all about money. While they in office, they need to get the most money they can get. They can't fix the problems. They can't fix education. They can't fix the crime. They can't fix the chaos. They can't fix the poverty, because if they fix all these things, that takes money out of their pocket. They need the crime to go up. They need the poverty to go up. They need kids to drop out of school so they can go to jail. They need all this stuff, because that's how they can get rich. That's how they afford their lifestyle. That's how they afford these nice plantation homes in Louisiana, these nice plantation yards, those nice vacations, those nice cars, those nice boats. That's how they afford all this stuff from the things they create in New Orleans. But look what this fool said. I feel confident with the plan we put in place that we're going to get those people relocated. What's amazing is we're probably going to be able to do in 90 days what we have seen not able to do over the last 9 years, said Landry. So he's talking like he really care about the homeless people. Like he really about to dedicate his time to, ask people, why you're homeless, put people in new homes. No, they're not about to do all that. They about to throw these people in warehouses, in a warehouse with no heater, in a warehouse with leaks, a warehouse probably with barely food. I'm telling you, these people don't care about them. And look, after Fat Tuesday, after Mardi Gras in March, these politicians are gonna disappear. You won't hear anything about New Orleans unless the Saints hire that coach from Detroit Lions. Unless they hire that black coach from Detroit Lions, that's the only way you go hear anything about New Orleans. Homeless advocacy groups condemn the shelter as a costly and temporary solution to a long-term issue. Today, we're really concerned they're not being protected through the state sweeps, where people are being told that they must ship off to a site they've never seen, said Angela of New Orleans Homeless and House of Advocacy Research and Right Monitoring. And see, in this world, and even with this video, a lot of people don't care about people that's homeless. A lot of people don't care about people that's in prison. We forget about those people, but you can never forget about them, because one day that person can be you. I don't know if y'all ever been homeless before. I don't know if y'all have a family member that's in prison, but people tend to forget about them. And on my channel, we can't forget about our people. We can't forget about our people that go through temporary things in life, because homelessness can be temporary. Being in prison is temporary. And one thing I learned about Louisiana is those politicians, they go through their whole career never being held accountable. So this channel, we go hold them accountable. When they start doing stuff against the people, we go speak on it. Because one thing I learned, these people hate attention. They hate attention when they doing dirt. Now, when they doing good, they want to be praised. They want to be thankful. But when they doing dirt, like they have been doing over decades and decades, they don't want their attention. They don't want YouTube videos being made about them. They don't want their friends seeing videos being made and like, damn, that's true. They don't want that. So that's why I told y'all about the Matrix is finally collapsing, because they have to ban TikTok. You think they want people, you think they want over 160 million people on one app talking about the government? You think they want over 100 million people on one app, people making money? You got people, okay, these days they want you to still work the regular 9 to 5. They want you to go, and I ain't gonna say it's a waste, or I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time, but they want you to go get money the hard way. But these younger people, they found out, wait, I can make money. I can make the same check I made from going to work. I can make that in 2 days on this app. What are you talking about? So that's why they have to ban the app TikTok. And now you got people going to another Chinese app called Red Note, and they finally seeing for themselves. See, America had a propaganda. They had us believing like, oh man, China hates y'all. China is this and that. Now you can go on this app called Red Note and you can see for yourself how these people, how these Chinese people are living. These people don't pay for property taxes. These people can afford, with one job, they can afford their apartment. They don't have to use credit, none of that stuff. These people have free health care. You had somebody on Red Note say, damn, y'all have to pay to ride in the ambulance. So if you get hurt, you have to pay to ride. That's what they ask in America. Yeah, nothing is free in America. Not even when you die. When you die, you have to have life insurance, or they gonna just let your body rot. See, they don't want you on TikTok. They don't want people talking about what medicines not to buy, because if you're talking about not buying certain medicines, that mess up their money. If you're talking about your health, that mess up their money. Now people not going to the hospital. Now people not buying medicine. Now people not having surgery. They can't have everything being fixed. They need chaos. They need people to be dying. They need people to be hurting. They need people to be miserable. And I can't lie, being on TikTok, you learn so much. That's why I say it's a propaganda. They want you to go still work that same miserable job when you can be on an app. It's people on TikTok that was making more money than they was making at their job in 2 days. You can make more in 2 days on TikTok than you was making at your job in 2 weeks. Make that make sense. But they don't want that to happen. They want to keep people slaves. They want to keep us mentally dumb. They don't want us to learn new things. But what they don't know is the world is changing. This internet stuff, people see into other people's worlds now. We see who the real enemy is. We see who the real terrorist is. We see who the real people are who's holding us back, who's trying to hold us back in America. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. You got China. They unveiled the fastest high-speed train. And then you have America. They unveiled the tallest prison in the world. I'm out.